What is up, everybody? So I've been away. Of course, I've been away on vacation. So there we go. So, but I was able to stream the game. So going for us. So the Minnesota Vikings are 5-0. Also need to get this cam work, this Logitech cam working again. So we're just working with the regular webcam right now. So yeah, and hello, Luke. So the Minnesota Vikings are 5-0. Did not see this coming at the start of the season, to be honest. Some people thought we would only win 5 games this entire season, and we're already 5-0. So and hello, John. So this week we're on bye, and that's good because we need to rest up when we play the Detroit Lions in a couple weeks. So yeah, and the Lions are going to be playing the Dallas Cowboys. So oof, that's going to be fun to watch, to see what we got to face in a couple weeks, how good the Lions are going to be. So the Vikings are on a roll right now, and I can't wait to see what they got in store. So for the rest of the season. Now the last team, hello Alex, LA, who started out 5-0, missed the playoffs, of course, was those Minnesota Vikings in 2016. Hopefully that will not be like this season. These last couple games have definitely felt like 2022 in some ways, but the thing that's still keeping me up about this season that's not like 2022, it's that Texans game where we won 34-7. That showed where that we could, when we have a lead, we can keep it, and even grow on the lead. Now these last couple games against the Packers and the Jets have not been ideal, to say the least. But still getting out to big leads and just holding on to them at the end so that we can get the victory. So just to quickly recap this game, of course, the big storyline from this game was that we picked off Aaron Rodgers not once, not twice, but 3 times in this game. The last one, of course, being the game-winning interception. And Aaron Rodgers had to throw it 54 times today, 29-54, 244 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We held Breece Hall to 23 yards. Vikings are the second best run defense, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna quickly. I'm gonna fact check myself right here. I believe. Yes, Vikings are second. No, wait. No, that's yards. Give me 1 minute. I need rushing. Yes, second best behind the Baltimore Ravens in run defense right now. Minnesota's pass defense could be doing a lot better, but of course, both of those numbers can be a little inflated with Minnesota not having a good pass defense, but a good rush defense. Because we've been getting out to all these big leads, the other team has had to pass the ball a lot, and so we've given some more soft yardage, plays through the air. The other team has to pass a lot and not rush a lot. So I think, I think the rushing defense is pretty good, but I'm not sure about. I still think the Russian defense is good. I mean, top 2. I don't know. But yeah, the best part of waking up is a heart attack in your cup, and that is the Minnesota Vikings. just doing these for the last couple weeks, especially the London game. Really waking up to a heart attack. They wanted to. I was hoping they would just ease me into it. 17-0, and then Aaron Rodgers and the Jets slowly come back, and then they just did that. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But you know, Sam Darnold didn't have a good day. He was 14 of 31, 179, 0 touchdowns, an interception. Nick Mullins, he came in for a play. He threw a 24-yard dot to Aaron Jones, which was cool. The worst part of that game of the game, of course, talking about Aaron Jones being injured. It's a hip and maybe like a hamstring, possible hamstring injury, but it's not the worst case scenario. He's week to week, so definitely more hip than hamstring. So he might return against the Lions. Worst case scenario, he probably return against the Indianapolis Colts. So we play after the bye, we play the Rams. We play the Lions, then the Rams on Thursday night, and then the Colts. So, and that's sort of the same thing for TJ Hawkinson. But TJ Hawkinson, it's looking like he indicated that he will most likely return against the Lions. So, because he was limited in practice, because they put him back to his practice window opened up. The last practice for the Jets game, he did not, of course, play that game, but he was limited. So I think with this week to rest, and he's going to be playing his former team. I think TJ Hawkinson will be back against the Lions. I'm more confident he will be back against the Lions than Aaron Jones. So we're going to have to rely on Ty Chandler as of right now for at least most likely against the Lions, and probably the Rams too. So that's going to be a little bummer if that is the case. Now, I'm not saying Aaron Jones won't come back for those 2 games, but just because of his injury history, I think they're going to be a little cautious here. And even though, yes, it is a divisional game coming up, they're probably going to start. I don't think they would start him against the Lions or the Rams on the short week. So, so rushing game, not so great. Ty Chandler had twice as many carries and only had 1 more yard than Aaron Jones on the ground. The 1 touchdown was by CJ Ham. Love to see that. And then for the receiving cores, for each respective team, if we're continuing on the Viking side, what was frustrating for the Vikings today, Sunday in London, I knew this was going to happen. Sam Darnold revenge game. Kevin O'Connell and Sam being a little too cute and keep going for the chuck it plays. Justin Jefferson's out there somewhere. Jordan Addison's out there somewhere. And after those 2 players, not really much everywhere else. Justin Jefferson, 6 catches, 92 yards. Great by him. Addison, 3 catches, 36 yards. But really, besides from that, not much else. Kept going for the long plays. I don't know why we didn't do any like really short plays at all. I knew the run game was not the most efficient that game, but you could have done some short passes. You have Johnny Munt. He's fine. Pass it to him. More. He had a couple catches against Jets, but still, this is why we need TJ Hawkinson back, so you can have just more underneath options, so that way you don't have to go for the check it play, And then for the Jets, Garrett Wilson, 3 catches, 101 and a touchdown, and Lazard 4 catches, 34 yards and a touchdown. I will say, even though Garrett Wilson had like 13 catches, was the leading receiver. Conklin seemed like for a good chunk of that game, seemed like the more efficient receiver, well, tight end. But 6 catches, 55 yards. For a good chunk of that game, when the Jets were down 17-0, he was the only one that really came to play. But you know, the rest of the team, tried. I mean, they tried their best, but it wasn't enough. And then Robert Saleh got fired. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also I forgot. Sam Darnold lost the final. Yeah, not good. Not good. So well, it wasn't actually Sam Darnold. Actually, now it counts against Sam Darnold, but it was more Ty Chandler. The fumble on the pitch, miscommunication, but so, but still, I mean, it's a little bit both. The Jets are self-destructing, and it's glorious. It is absolutely glorious. Aaron Rodgers is so bad, and the Jets, man, Jets, Jets suck. So bad. We got to Rodgers 3 times. Phillips getting a sack. Ivan Pace getting a sack. Harrison Smith first. I mean, he's on a short list of players that have like 30 plus interceptions and 20 plus sacks in their career. For a defensive, for a player, yeah. So, but the Jets, they got to Darnold 4 times. You know, Isaiah Oliver, Michael Clemens, Will McDonald, and Leonard Taylor III. So props up to the Jets defense there. And the interception that we threw, Brandon Eccles. So, yeah. But the big thing that kept the Vikings in this game was, of course, the Vikings defense. Brian Flores, I mean, just give him all the flowers. Give him all the flowers. Give him I mean, if you need to pay him head coach money to keep him here as a DC, please do it. Please do it. I really hope so, because he's been a really big lifesaver here. And talking about another former Dolphin, Andrew Van Ginkel. 2 pick sixes this year already in the first 5 games. One against the Giants, one against Aaron Rodgers. This one was taken for 63 yards and a touchdown. The other one after that was Cam Bynum's interception, and then the game-sealing one by Stephon Gilmore. Now, that one was just... Now, I will say for the Stephon Gilmore interception, not Rodgers... I don't know what Rodgers doing there, trying to throw it behind, or like he threw it low. Gilmore was just in the right spot at the right time. So, but good job to Gilmore there. And then Will Reichert hitting 2 50-plus yard field goals has been perfect this season so far. So, I mean, gets me worried because, you know, and I mean, because I'm like, when is he gonna miss? When is he gonna miss? I'm just like, I'm cringing anytime, because I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to having a perfect kicker, especially, you know, from 50-plus. Couple times in one game. I think he had another 50-plus against the Texans, but but I'm loving it. I'm loving having actually a good kicker. So, but getting back to the Jets defense for a minute, they sacked Sam Darnold 4 times. I don't think I need to say what I'm going to say next. I don't think I need to say what I'm going to say next. I think everyone knows what I'm going to say next. Man, why did the Jets defensive line, you know, do so? I mean, you know, got 4 sacks on Sam Darnold. What was a big reason why? I wonder why. Why couldn't the Vikings offensive line hold up? Luke already knows. I can't. I Ed Ingram again. He's testing my patience. I mean, he's testing my patience. He's broke me. I can't do this anymore. Dalton Reisner and Vikings offensive line coach, Wes Phillips offensive coordinator. Once Dalton Reisner gets healthy, please do the right thing and take out Ed Ingram and put Dalton Reisner in, because I can't keep watching this anymore. I cannot keep watching this anymore. Garrett Bradbury, he has his days. And I can live with Garrett. I can live with Garrett Bradbury up and down, because Garrett Bradbury, whatever. Ed Ingram. He cannot block. I mean, I've seen some bad offensive linemen from the Vikings over my years. Over the years, I've seen my fair share of bad linemen from the Vikings. But this is like there needs to be some immediate action taken. Immediate action taken, because I can't do this. We can't afford to do this. If the Vikings are in a shootout, we have to throw the ball a lot. I mean, you're gonna have to. I mean, and Garrett, especially if Garrett Bradbury's not having the best of days, they're just gonna attack that inside with Garrett Bradbury and Ed Ingram and just push open the door, and just walk on through. I mean, the Ed Ingram special, getting pushed. Him getting pushed into Sam Darnold. We saw last year, you know, him stepping on Kirk Cousins, him swatting the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hands. And we saw him even the year before that against the Bills, stepping on Kirk Cousins. Even also the Colts game, even that comeback, stepped on Kirk Cousins. He stepped on Kirk twice in 2022, stepped on him in 2023, and swallowed the ball in 2023. And now he's getting pushed. You get pushing back into the quarterback. And I mean, I'm just like, the rest of this team, I mean, we just I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this has to end sooner rather than later. I'm just saying. And if the Vikings don't move on after this season from Ed Ingram, I might call for Wes Phillips. Either Wes Phillips head or whoever the offensive line coach is. One of those two needs to go. Probably the offensive line coach first. But maybe, I don't know. That's my rant on Ed Ingram right there. So, and we need, and I don't want to rely on running backs and fullbacks having to provide extra blocks. I want more Aaron Jones, and Ty Chandler, catch short pass catches. But they have to spend their time helping blocking, because Ed Ingram cannot block. So, yeah, trade deadline coming up in a month. Either do something, Vikings, either hopefully Dalton Reisner gets healthy, but even then, you know, you need to pick up someone in free agency because this game a problem. In terms of the running backs, you know, if Aaron just to have a backup for Aaron Jones, I mean another backup in that running back room besides Ty Chandler, just to be on the safe side, do that too. you know, but the biggest concern, right guard, and maybe finding a backup, another person to put in the RB room if this Aaron Jones injury lingers on. But Vikings, besides from that, I've been looking fine. Sam Darnold, just the one really bad game. He's now that he got the win against his former team, he can move on. When he gets time to heal and all that, he took a shot to the ribs. Hopefully, it was just a wind taken out of him. We'll find out more come the injury report for the Lions game. So there is that. But yeah, I think the Vikings, definitely have a little bit of cushion. Have a little bit of cushion in terms of at least the playoff race. In case something goes wrong during the end of the season. But it's just good to win early. Just to have these wins. Detroit will be a challenge. That is the team in terms of the schedule, I fear the most. They got a very good team, and I'm pretty sure me and Jim B will stream that game together. I have to just check in with him. So, but hopefully we can be able to do that. It's going to be a very fun game. We're going to see how they do against the Cowboys. If the Lions beat the Cowboys, the Vikings-Lions game will be for who takes the lead in the division. And and the Bears and Packers are both 3-2, which is crazy. The only division that has every team above 500. NFC North, nothing to be. And you got to be scared of the whole NFC North. To be honest, I mean, it is a very good division. The Bears, Bears probably the least threatening of them all, but still it's still a good team who is building throughout the year. Yes, they beat the Panthers. They were not good. They beat a battered Rams team, and their other win was against the Titans. So yes, undefeated bye week. We are staying undefeated. And it's just a matter of who's going to lose first at this point. But we're going to stick through this, and hopefully we're going to go as far as we can. Chiefs are also on a bye week. They play the 49ers, and we play the Lions. Those are going to be two very tough matchups. I mean, the Niners are a little bit slightly battered right now, and the Lions are tough opponent for us. If I was a betting man, I think the Chiefs have a better chance to stay undefeated longer, just because we have the Lions up next. I feel like there's a better chance that the Chiefs beat the Niners than us beating the Lions. So that is sort of where if I was betting man, I would say the Chiefs go farther than us. So yes, he has an amazing record. Amazing record after the bye week. So just to have that 500, just have that undefeated record before the bye week is great. Um, I mean, when you play being the Ravens, the Bengals, and and getting a good win against the Saints. So, and hello, Daniel. So, Vikings do not play the Chiefs this season. Yes, yes, I would love to be only team to be undefeated if it was only for 1 week. I know, I know. Chiefs play the Raiders after. Chiefs play Raiders after, then the Buccaneers, Broncos, Bills. I mean, we'll see where the Chiefs' first loss is. If I had to take a guess, I don't know. I don't think they're losing to the Niners, not the Raiders. Maybe the Bucks, but that's at home. Broncos, no. Bills, probably Bills. Maybe be the one because Bills always seem to have the Chiefs number during the regular season. So that's the one I'm circling right now. Maybe, but that's a big maybe, especially since it's in Kansas City. So maybe you do pick up another wide receiver. Maybe you do. But you seem to be you guys seems to be good right now with what you got. You got Juju, Xavier Worthy, and Travis Kelce is now much bigger in the receiving role now than before when Rashee Rice was in. So yeah, and you got McCall Harmon too. So I mean, I wouldn't be too worried if I was the Chiefs, because the Chiefs. Here's something I'll say. I mean, when Isaiah Pacheco went down, and they're just like, we're just gonna get Kareem Hunt. I mean, I'm just like, and now Kareem Hunt got over 100 yards. I mean, it's just like wow. You just knowing how to just you make you got a good team, and you want to stay good, and want to make sure you're still able to run the ball, and you got Kareem Hunt. I hope the Vikings can do something like that. I mean, Aaron Jones right now, he's week to week. I don't know how long it's going to be for, but I want the Vikings to do something similar. I want the Vikings to get someone in for agency, and not just have to maybe rely on Ty Chandler. So, but Patrick Mahomes doing his thing. So, we'll see who's going to be the last undefeated team. I'm just happy that we got a bye week, so that we can rest up. So, Vikings are gonna take it easy, and just see and wait and see what the Lions do. So, yeah, but something the Vikings got to work on. I forgot to mention, pre-snap, just making sure getting the clock management. But really, besides from that, offense, fix the offensive line a little bit, and yeah. So Vikings Chiefs Super Bowl, we're hoping for it. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So we're not going to play the Chiefs this season unless it's Super Bowl. So, but as always, 1 week at a time. And yeah, so um, focus on winning division first, then conference, and then you can focus on Super Bowl. So that's just how I always see it. That's how I see it. But I know for some great teams, it's sort of like, okay, we've got to win this. Just go out and win the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl 4 rematch incoming, maybe, just maybe. So that would be an amazing Super Bowl if it were to happen. Really, really need, just really, really need this. So, um, yeah, we can. Yes, for your Bills to play the Chiefs. So, I'm trying to manifest to happen. And if the Vikings if the Vikings go to the Super Bowl, then we'll have the conversation of Sam Darnold and JJ McCarthy later on. So, your super, your personal hell, and that's just sort of how it has to be. That's just sort of has to be, because either you have to root for the three-peat, or you gotta root for the Vikings. So I just wonder. I mean, I know Tom's gonna be rooting for the Chiefs, even if though it's a three-peat. He already said that. But I just want to know what some other fans, think. I'm pretty sure the Lions and Bears and other Packer fans probably, yeah, you root for the three-peat. I would hope that Packers, Lions, and Bears fans would then root for the three-peat, because I would feel weird if those teams would root for us. I'm like, wow, okay, I'll feel weird. Like, thank you, but especially Lions, because if we were to win the Super Bowl, the Lions would be the only. That would be the only. They would be the only team that would not win a Super Bowl then. So Vikings Jets, just watch. Aaron Rodgers could win the Super Bowl. Oh, beautiful. Chef's kiss stream. And I would just take it in. I just want the Vikings to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, that because the last time the Vikings went to the Super Bowl was in the 70s, and a lot of people, haven't seen around me haven't seen unless they're old, haven't seen the Vikings in a Super Bowl. It's been, I want to say, almost 50 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So we just need it. I think we just need it just for the chaos. And I would want it to be the Chiefs. Yes, I would want to see that too, because he already has the beard. So just get the horns and all of that. I think I think what else? I mean, he would have, yeah, because he has for that you put it for the curse wheel, just add yeah, just I don't know what else he would need, but like some type of like plastic battle axe or something like that, or I don't know. Just get a purple button-up shirt or jersey, whatever. Man, that would be. I think Tom. Perna would absolutely kill it. I know he would. And I know a lot of. I mean, if the Chiefs and if the both scenarios, the Chiefs won, I mean, yeah, Tom would be happy and all that. I know the rest. I know it. Regardless, if it was Chiefs versus whoever in the Super Bowl, it's just gonna. A lot of people are gonna cheer for the whoever the other team is, whether it's the Vikings, Lions, Packers, whatever. But in just this scenario, I know a lot of people would probably be cheering on the Chiefs on Tom's maybe Tom's channel because a lot of them are Packer fans, um, but I also know that people would want to cheer. Some people just want to cheer, and the rest would just cheer for misery. So in this game, in this game, I just hold up the trophy, and he just has his trophy with him. So people would also be cheering for Meteor. Meteor, absolutely Meteor. We need to, I need it, and it needs if the Vikings make the Super Bowl, it needs to be the Chiefs. It needs to be the Chiefs just for ultimate chaos because I want to stop the three-peat because just to be the team to stop the three-peat. Um, and the thing is, the worst part about being on the other side of it is if we make the Super Bowl, play the Chiefs, and we lose, everyone is gonna freaking hate us for life. They're gonna be like, "You caused the three-peat. We hate you, Minnesota. You did this." So it's a fiery game. I know it's a fiery game, but I'm here for it. We're just gonna see where it goes. So but trying to manifest it, beat Detroit. Got to get through. Detroit taking a week at a time because that's the main opponent. So Bills Vikings. I mean the winner of that Super Bowl would be the Meteor because no team is gonna win. No team is gonna win that Super Bowl because the Meteor is gonna win. It would be the game that never ends. It would be a tie going into overtime, and then the Meteor would strike. That's what would happen. So, but I just need it. I need it. I need it. I just gotta focus one game at a time. So, yes. So, where was I? I went off this old tangent. But yeah, we beat Aaron Rodgers, but now we actually got to play a real opponent in a couple weeks. So you know, um, we're gonna get ready for that. But I'm just gonna relax, cheer on the Cowboys, and I gotta cheer on the Cardinals, and I gotta cheer on the Jaguars. So, oh, you need Travis Kelsey TD. Oh yes, Travis Kelsey scoring a touchdown, and that's Super Bowl. Shooting, and again, a shot of Taylor Swift. After that touchdown, he gets a game-winning touchdown for the three-peat. Just great. And then Travis, they win the three-peat. They get the three-peat, and Travis proposes to Taylor. That's just how it's going to end. That's just how it's going to end. So Bears, that's the London game. Packers, that's a 12 o'clock game, and Lions, that's a 3 o'clock game. So yeah. And Minnesota Wild play tonight. their first regular season game. Yay! Oh, and also other news: the Minnesota Twins are going to be the owners are going to be selling the Twins. Thank you. I've been waiting for. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the Twins are going to be sold soon. I don't know to who, but I'm just happy that they're going to new ownership. So yes, they're selling. The Twins are finally selling. The Pohlads are gonna be gone. Oh, that collapse this last month was just so bad. Yeah, they've been needing to go. So, how funny would be Travis Bros? That would be something for sure. So, yeah. But yeah. But again, so things are looking up and up in the world of Minnesota sports right now. The Lynx are in the finals right now. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to stream some games for the Lynx. I really want to stream this. I know maybe not a lot of people are going to watch. I want to stream the Sunday game, game 2, and then possibly some other games. 2, 4, and 5 would be the ones I would be able to stream. So the 2nd, the 4th, and the final one, the 5th one, if there is a 5th one against the New York Liberty. So hopefully we'll be doing some Lynx streams for the WNBA finals. Please. All I ask from the Royals, beat the Yankees. I can't stand the Yankees. Because if you don't win tonight, of course, they're out. But just beat the Yankees. I'm sick of the Yankees. I mean, I know a lot of people are sick of the Yankees. I'm especially sick of the Yankees. So, also the Tigers and the Guardians also played tonight. Tigers, please beat the Guardians. I don't like the Guardians either. Yeah, Detroit and Kansas City are in my division, but I don't have as much animosity toward them as I do the Guardians and the Yankees. So, Tigers, Royals, beat them tonight. Tiger, and just yeah, that would be great. Please and thank you. So, that's all I really got. Because NBA is all in preseason. And to anybody in Florida, stay safe. I know it's getting really bad. It's really, I mean, I hope you guys have, have stayed, safe and whatnot. I've seen it's been bad over there. So, so, but, yeah, sorry. Well, on a little somber note, but Minnesota 5-0. Who's going to be the last undefeated team? We'll find out. So we're probably doing some streams the next handful of days. Need to catch up with the Madden streams and then WNBA streams as well. So going to be doing a combination of those. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. This has been Adam, also known as Miss Vikings Man 28. And as always, Skull. And the Vikings are 5-0. Let's go. See you all next time.